everyone. My name is Grace, and I'm from VanHack, interview advisor to be more specific. And today I have the pleasure to have here with us Alex, one more of our successful cases who got a job in Canada. So, hi, Alex. Thank you so much for accepting our invite. How are you doing today?
Oh, dude, thank you very much
Awesome.
for having me here.
Yeah, thank you so much for coming today. So first things first, I just would like you to introduce yourself to the rest of the audience. So tell us a little bit about you and what is your professional background, please.
Okay, perfect. So, I'm a software developer. I'm from Argentina. Um, for my first 4 years of my career, I have been working as a front-end developer mainly. It was general purpose full stack developer, but mainly my main focus was on front-end. I worked in several different kinds of companies, from a consultant company to actually big companies, big logistic companies, and a lot of different projects, but all mainly on the front end focus. That's about like my background before here. So one thing that I could mention also is that I'm still in the midway of my university studies, so I have not finished yet. So that I think that's one thing to mention.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Alex. And how did you first hear about VanHack?
So I have this professional that I know, it's Cecilia Davila, who actually told me about where she was working, and she told me that when I told her I was looking for a job, she actually got me to here.
Mhm. I see. That's awesome. And well, I know that you were located in Vancouver right now. Important to mention, beautiful British Columbia. So I would like to hear from you. Of course, you got this. You heard about VanHack, and then you decided to start applying for jobs. But when it comes to international jobs and international opportunities, what motivated you to start looking for them?
Okay, so Argentina's economics have not been the best for the past several years. So whenever thinking about saving and stuff, you have to look for more stable economies. And Canada was one of the most stable ones that I liked. Uh, I was not that much of a fan of relocating to the USA. So when I thought about Canada, I was like, okay, this is a really nice opportunity. Um, uh, and yeah, actually, the idea of having a more stable income and more stable economy and everything actually motivated me to get to the
Mhm.
relocation.
All right. So you mentioned a little bit also about your background and roles that you were used to. So you got a backend position, right? Focus on
Yes.
blockchain. So can you tell me more about your day-to-day right now and anything that you were allowed to share with us
Okay. Okay. Yes,
about
of
this
course.
new moment in your career?
No, no, of course. So my day-to-day job actually starts earlier than usual because most of the company people, most of the people that work with me actually are located in Europe time zone. So when having meetings and stuff, I have to start earlier. Like for me, 6 a.m. here is for them 4 p.m. Uh, there's some people in France and stuff in Germany, so we need to actually get the time zones most closer that we can. So I start earlier, but actually, that helps me a lot because the day gets longer, feels much more longer, and I get to do so much more stuff done. Um, so yeah, that's one of the how I start. I actually have only 3 meetings a week. Like I do not have
Mhm,
that many meetings. Um,
mhm.
I have 3 meetings a week. These 3 meetings are usually between 6 and 7 a.m. Maybe it's like one is 7:30 a.m. During summer, it's quite nice. During winter, it gets a little heavier. Uh, but this is a remote work, so I kind of do it like from home. I just get up and connect to the meeting, and then I go on having breakfast and stuff. Um,
Mhm.
and it also gives me the possibility to actually travel to my home country when I want, and I have the possibility to do that, and the company is fine with that. And so whenever I want, I just go there, and I can keep working from there. It's even closer in the time zone, so it's so I don't have to keep the same early hours. So yeah, it's
Oh my
actually quite nice.
goodness.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
well, that's awesome to hear that for you. Was a different career perspective as well, like from previous roles that you had, but also getting together with the skills that you had for sure qualified for this job was a positive change as well for you in terms of the stability, as you mentioned, and also, well, you have all the perks of the remote work, which, to be honest, I think is one of the best things to have.
Yes.
So you heard about VanHack, you applied for the position, so you got hired around October last year, right? So how was your experience applying for jobs through VanHack? Can you tell us a little bit more about it?
Yes, of course. Actually, the VanHack applying was actually the easiest one. Having an intermediary actually helps a lot when wanting to get the interviews and everything, because the recruiters actually recommend you, and they know what the company is looking for, and they know the positions that they are, so as the VanHackers have. So it's actually quite much easier to actually get to get the interviews actually. So the interviews that I had from VanHack, I think, were the most fruitful ones. I had interviews with other companies. I did apply for several other jobs through other uh, job portals and whatever. But the ones that I did through VanHack were actually the most fruitful and most dedicated to what I wanted to do and what I was looking for and what I was aiming for and what the companies were aiming for. So it was quite the easy walkthrough. It was not There was nothing really hard in the process. It was just easy to go. Like, yeah, the one thing that did take some time was the spans between interviews, but that's because of the company. The company is little; they have little interviewers and stuff. So yeah, that's. But VanHack, awesome. So I'm really happy with that.
Awesome. Yeah, and also we were just talking before a little bit when we started the session, but your interaction with Sassy,
Yes.
right, one of our talent managers, pretty sure that added a little bit there for you as well in terms of preparation, right? So did you find the interaction with Sassy fruitful as well? What did you like the most about the interaction, having someone there between you and the company to support you in the process?
So the first thing that actually helped a lot is that I was not really used to the way that you apply to jobs here in North America. It is quite different from what I was used to in Argentina. In Argentina, you actually get emails for jobs like every week, so you cannot discard them. So when I got here, it was not like that. It was like, okay, this is so much different. I have to apply for jobs and stuff. So actually having someone to explain to me the stuff that they want, even the resumes are different. So having that stuff explained and having a review of my resume and actually making it a better format and more applicable to the stuff that I was wanting to apply to the shops that I wanted to apply to, was actually great. It was great. It helped a lot. First of all, it helped a lot to actually get interviews, but it mainly helped a lot for me to understand how to do it better, actually, because I did not. My resume was so outdated. So it was just like saying what I did and nothing else. Like, yeah, I
Mhm.
worked here, and here, and that was kind of it. Maybe a little, yeah, but it was not that good. So actually got much better after it. That helped a lot. Ceci gave me a lot of tips to the interviews, to what things I should be addressing, what things should I be focusing on, and stuff. And I think that helped a lot. So yeah.
That's awesome. Yeah, and also, as you mentioned, international processes are very different, right?
Yes,
There,
totally.
it's a whole different world, I say, and even becomes a full-time job. And a lot of people don't want to hear that, but well, take some time and for some
Yes, it
preparation
does.
for sure.
Totally, yeah.
Awesome. And Alex, for you, looking past everything that happened, like these past few months, working for a Canadian company now, I would like to hear from you what changed it for you in terms of your perspective about the market, career, things that you've been feeling that you were growing.
Okay, so not just the Canadian company, but mainly a smaller company. I have mainly worked in bigger companies. Like I have never worked in a company with less than 100 people. So actually moving to a company with 20 people in IT was actually quite a change. I actually really enjoy it. In the case of the work that I like to do, the work that I prefer to do, I think it's much better. The pace and the stuff and the technical. I'm a very technical focused developer. So when I get the freedom to actually aim for that, and they trust me with it because this company trusts me with this. It's not just that they get me because they just let me do it because yeah, well, let's give him what he wants. No, 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 because they trust that what I'm doing gives purpose to them. It's really nice. And besides that, actually having a stable economy again, this is very, very, very. It's very positive for me. It's been a real change having savings that do not lose their value from one month to the other. It's actually really a really great plus. I'm really happy with it. Besides that, the company that I'm working on is very flexible with the time that I work in, especially considering that I have to be at meetings in the morning. Afterwards, I can just use my hours in the way that I want. So that gives me time to actually go to stuff like go to a volleyball drop-in whenever I want or whatever, like go running or something. I really enjoy it. It's really nice. And yeah, so I think those are the main things that changed. Like a lot, that changed a lot from my previous experiences and my previous day-to-day. They changed, and I'm really happy with it.
That's awesome. Yeah, and I mean, I'm pretty sure that people will be watching this video and trying to understand how they get there. So we know that it's a long process for sure, and that comes with time, comes with trust. As you said, not
Yeah.
any company that you're going to join, and that's going to happen instantly. But if you could give an advice for someone who's trying to land a job, a remote job abroad, what would you tell them?
Okay, so first of all, to give a little context, I spent 9 months without a job before getting this one. In those 9 months, I decided to do relocation because I was not getting the job that I wanted. So from those 9 months, I spent like 4 months looking for a job. I'm not sure. It was a really patience-based process. You have to be patient and you have to be consistent. You have to keep applying. You have to keep getting your resume to be better. You have to keep getting interviews because the more interviews you get, the more confident you get. It actually helps a lot. It happens that for a lot of people, even me at the beginning, when the first interviews, I was really nervous. I was like, oh no, what are they going to ask me? What if I speak English and they don't understand what I'm saying and stuff? It was a process. It was a real hard process to go over. But after the first interviews, I was like, okay, yeah, this is talking with someone. It actually helped a lot. It's talking with someone and showing what I'm worth. That was something that really helped me a lot. Getting to understand what I'm worth, and what I'm looking for, and what can I give them to what they are looking. Because yes, they were telling me like, we are looking for this, and this. Okay, I can give you this, and also I can give you this. So I know that people when they look for new incomers, they have like a list of things that they want to get from the newcomers. But that's not always enough for going over the interview and getting the job. Like we know that it's not just that. You can actually cover all of those items on the list, and it will not be enough because we are not the only ones that are applying. There's a lot of people applying, maybe. So you have to actually give a little more. Like, okay, and I also have this like cover all the list, and I say yes, and I also have these nice treats. Like I can give you this other thing, this other stuff, and it actually helps a lot at the moment of getting the final offer. It actually changes a lot. So yeah, I think that's the most I can give. The rest is consistency, for real consistency. Keep applying, keep trying, keep looking for, and don't give up, because if you give up, you don't get a shot. It's really important to don't give up and don't let it just stay, because you have to keep applying. It's really important.
That's true. And I think you have a new magic number because you told me that you were looking for a job for like 9 months-ish. And you applied for 9 jobs on my hack platform and you got this one. So
So
it's
yeah.
the magic number. So well, hopefully new things and great things will come of the number 9 for you.
Oh yeah. But
Yeah.
yeah, it was a hard moment. Like I was like, when am I gonna get a shop? When I'm gonna get called? When I'm gonna
Yeah.
when I'm gonna get it? Because I was really nervous with it. I repeat, I was 9 months without a shop. I felt like
Yeah.
it felt like a great gap in my career, and I was feeling like
Mhm.
really demotivated.
Yeah.
But once I got it, that I had to keep pushing, keep pushing, keep pushing. It was really much easier. Ceci with her reviews, with her tips, with everything, and with her references. Because without her reference, I wouldn't be now in the company that I'm now, that I am at now. Uh, really helped a lot. So I can really give my props to VanHack with this. It's been awesome.
Awesome. Well, it was really great hearing from you and all the positive changes that the new job brought. Well, we are celebrating 10 years of VanHack this week. So long live to VanHack.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's for people like you, Alex, that don't give up, that it makes us to be there. So if you were there home watching this video, and if you also have a successful story, just reach out to us and let's talk about it. It's important to motivate people as well and bring this over, right? So Alex, again, thank you so much for your time and all the best here in Vancouver. Enjoy the summer.
Oh yes, so pretty. Oh, I'm so happy. Thanks a lot. Same for you,
Awesome. Thank
Grace.
you.